$1 trillion. It's a day after the event, you know what I mean? Out here, brought my nieces and nephews out to the park, you know what I mean? Enjoy the day, but I wanted to recap this real quick because I didn't get to do it last night. I was actually at the event. I was tired, so I said I'd do it tomorrow. But first thing I want to say is this event was crazy. URL Double Impact was probably the best event of the year, and it's surprising because the first URL Double Impact, man, I didn't really think it was that nice. Like, it was a couple select battles that I thought was good, but none of it really caught my attention, or, you know what I mean, kept my interest. Now, with that being said, again, yo, this by far has every other league and event taken, man. Like, this was the best event. Now, getting into it. The first battle, dope. And I'm gonna tell you why. Standing in line all day, they take them forever. They take them forever, you know, to start the battles. That's what I always hate about the events. They always take forever. But when they come out with the first battle, you forget about all that, and it makes it all worth it, man. Math Hoffa and Cortez versus Ill Will and Rum Nitty. And when I tell you, like, I wasn't a fan of Math Hoffa and Cortez. Their the first Double Impact. I thought they had some great moments in it, but I wasn't a fan of that whole battle. And so Ill Will and Rum Nitty was my favorite to win that battle, and to win in that battle. Now, Ill Will and Rum Nitty, they go first. When they go, I'm thinking like, yo, ain't nobody. Math Hoffa and Cortez already lost. Ill Will and Rum Nitty, they gonna kill it. I'm like, Ill Will got the performance. Rum Nitty has the bars, and he still has performance. So it's just gonna be a perfect chemistry for the event, man. Like, nobody's gonna be able to touch him. Not Math and Cortez, especially with the performance that I didn't really like their first battle on the Impact. Now, when Cortez and Math Hoffa go, when I tell you, man, they killed it, man. They pretty much cooked Ill Will and Rum Nitty. Cortez had the bars as usual. Math Hoffa got back, you know what I mean? He's basically showing why he's a vet. You know what I'm saying? You know, his last few battles wasn't really that great, but he, you know what I mean, he's starting to come back and let us know again why he's the vet. Like, he had the energy, he had the delivery. Cortez had the bars, had the delivery. It was a perfect chemistry, and they just won. He also did the, you know how Ill Will, he always does this skit where he does his Jamaican Connect. Oh man, Math Hoffa did a mockery of that. It was dope, man. The energy was crazy. Even though I feel like they cooked them, Math Hoffa and Cortez cooked Ill and Rum. It was 2-1. I feel like what was it? I feel like the last round, it may have been Ill Will and Rum Nitty may have got that. I forget exactly the rounds because I can't go back and rewind the battle. Like, I was actually there in the building. And that's why I wanted to say too, being in the building and being at your computer or wherever you at watching the battle that was uploaded is different. It's totally, completely different energy. And I'm gonna get further into that when I talk about this next battle. So the next battle, some unfortunate things happened. They announced that Big T couldn't make it to the battle because I think a family member died or something like that. So RIP to whoever died in his family. Sad situation. But you know, getting back into the recap. I didn't want to see who was he battling with. Saga and Big T, I wasn't really hyped to see that battle. I really wanted to see Chess and Steam, like what they was going to do, but it's whatever. But Smack did his thing. He blessed us with another battle. Now he brings out Sway Sever, and he brings out Money Bags. Right? I'm like, okay. So now we just waiting to see who they gonna battle. When he announces the Goonies, man, Ryder and Jack Boy Maine, I'm like, bet. Now we know. We already know it's gonna be a classic. Like, it's no denying that. You don't even have to question that. Nothing. You know it's gonna be a classic. I was just telling y'all my last recap with the Snake Eyes and Dougie versus Jack Boy Maine and Ryder. Why are Jack Boy Maine and Ryder not on the URL double impact card? Why? You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. Like, why would you make that card and you just seen how good they did, the chemistry they had, the energy they had, explosive. You feel what I'm saying? It's a perfect chemistry, just explosive. Why would you not put them on the card, right? They come out like, damn. Smack know what he doing. Like, Smack had to hear one of these bloggers, the fans, pay attention to know to put them on the card, yo. They was gonna come with it, right? Okay, so Sway Sever and Moneybags, they go first. Now, I'm not really a fan of Moneybags like that, but they doing alright. They doing their thing. And I mean, ain't nothing over the top, but they had a fire round. But then the Goonies come on. But they round. Did exactly what you thought they was going to do, man. They did exactly what you thought they was going to do. What they did against Snake Eyes and Dougie, they did again times 10. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, they get into, like, the middle of the first round, and then New Jersey Twerk comes out. How you doing? New Jersey Twerk comes out and kills it, man. The crowd goes crazy. And mind you, Jack Boy Maine and Ryder, they already got the crowd like hype. Everybody's already on their side. Everybody's already engaged into what's going on. But when New Jersey Twerk came out, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for Team Homie, man. Like, they was already losing, but man, I don't even know how to put it in words. Like, the energy was just crazy. And you already knew something like that was going to happen because they was having mic issues with the first battle. But on the second one, but on this one, you can see that some of the people was already mic'd up. You know what I'm saying? They was already mic'd up. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it was surprising, but you knew something like that was gonna go down. Now, what I was getting into in the building, being in the building, and actually watching the battle on your computer screen is different. Because when I tell you, before I actually seen Twerk perform live, I was one of those people that was like, yo, Twerk, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, Twerk is, what's the name, man? Twerk is overrated. He ain't that nice. Yeah, he got some bars, but he's overrated. You feel what I'm saying? And I really didn't understand why people liked him that much and felt the need to be behind him and give him all that support. But it's like, when you in that building and the crowd is going crazy and you can actually feel the energy that they're giving off, it's a whole different story. And it's like, I get it. Like, the bull is nice. The bull is nice. So it was just Ryder and Jack Boy Maine already had the chemistry. You feel what I'm saying? And then New Jersey Twerk just came up as the backup and did his thing. Mind you, I'm going to do recaps on all the individual battles to give y'all the details on all of it, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to say that probably was the battle of the night. And mind you, every battle had its moments where you thinking like, damn, like, this event is crazy. Like, standing in line for hours, you know what I'm saying? Waiting for the event to start for hours to come. Like, when you watch the battles, it makes it all worth it, man. Like, I'll do it all again just to see the battles. But getting into oh, they actually brung out drugs too. I ain't mentioned that. They brung him out, and then T Hamidi, they brung out Poison Pen, they brung out O Solo, and they brung out, what's his name? Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty came out and did his thing too. He represented. It wasn't quite explosive like the Goonies, but it was still dope. They actually they was about to, what's the name? It was, tension was in the air too. Like they was actually about to fight. They had to break that up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the tension was crazy. That just made it much more doper. You know what I'm saying? And back with the mics too. You can see everybody was mic'd up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start calling Smack Vince McMahon. You know what I'm saying? Vince Smack McMahon, yo. He on some WWE time, man. I don't know what's up with that, but it was dope, man. Respect. But and getting into I forget the exact order of them, but NWX, DNA, K-Shine, they went against Midwest Miles and Young Miles, whatever his name is. I think he changed it. Cause on the card, I think it said Young Miles, but I know him as Midwest Miles. And what's his name? X Factor. When I tell you, I wasn't too excited to see them. I just wanted to see what DNA and K-Shine was going to do. Midwest Miles and X Factor, they did their thing. They was actually better than what I was expected. They had some good moments with some good crowd reaction, but it didn't really connect. Like their round was neither here or there. You know what I'm saying? Now, when NWX went K-Shine and DNA, when I tell you K-Shine, his very first bar, his first half bar or whatever, I ain't never seen that. Your very first bar, half bar, you don't even get to finish the full bar, and the crowd's going crazy. You know you nice, man. You know you nice. That's why I'm saying that with the Goonies, it's hard to. I'm gonna have to get on Battle of the Night, but it's hard to say. It's hard to really pick, like, cause every battle was dope. But NWA, I mean not NWA, NWX, DNA and K-Shine, like they did their thing, man. They did it. I actually would have rather seen them against Goonies, man. That would have been ill. That would have been a better matchup. Or Briz and T-Top against them. But that brings me to the next battle. Hitman Holla and Averb versus Briz Rawstein and T-Top. Now, you know it's gonna be ill. I'm a fan of Averb, not really a fan of Hitman Holla, but I can recognize that he's nice. Now I think Hitman Holla and Averb, they went first, and so they was dope. They had a good moments in that round, but it wasn't what I wanted, wasn't what I expected. I felt like Hitman Holla held back Averb, right? And before the battle even started, and during Averb and Hitman Holla's first round, you could see Briz pacing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Getting his stands ready, like he's in his zone. He just ready to go. So you already know he gonna kill it. T-Top and Briz Rawstein, they already in my top 5 favorite battle rappers anyway. So y'all already know who I wanted to win, who I was going there to see. You know what I'm saying? But did they think it was a time issue, and that's what I want to touch on too, man. In those rounds, it was the time issues. That's the only battle that had time issues, man. It's making me think like maybe they have a thing where, depending on how much money they paid out or receiving, they're going to rap for this amount of time, because the rounds is only 2 minutes. Why would a battle like that? That's probably could have been potentially one of the battles of the night. Why would the rounds be only 2 minutes? I don't understand that. But getting into Briz Rawstein and T-Top in their rounds, when I tell you, fire, explosive, the chemistry was just crazy, man. Like, that was nice. I would rather see the Goonies versus Briz Rawstein and T-Top. Because you know Briz Rawstein, He's raw, like he has that energy, like he just doesn't care, you know what I'm saying? T-Top is more smooth with it, but his chemistry with him is gonna be crazy against the Goonies, man. That's something that you want to see. That's something that you want to see. That's why I feel like Smack, he gotta, even though he put on a good event, he has to learn how to do the matchups better, tweak the matchups a little bit, you know what I'm saying? To give the crowd a even better event. If that was the event of the year, out of all the leagues, think about how it would have been if the matchups could have been a little bit better. If the Goonies wouldn't against Briz Rothstein and T-Top. That would have been ill. That would have been ill. That would have been battle of the night, battle of the year, you know what I'm saying? Period. No debating. But yeah, Briz Rothstein and T-Top, come on, man, they murdered. They murked Averb and Hitman, yo. They murked them, man. But getting into the next one, who else was on that card, man? Who else was on that card? It was the last battle was Charlie Clips and Goods versus Shotgun Suge and Arsenal, man. Hold on, man. Hold up. Trying to see the chat, but what's the name? Yeah, Goods and Arsenal. No, Goods and Charlie Clips versus Shotgun Suge and Arsenal. Now, y'all already know who I want to win. If you watch my recaps, you already know that Charlie Clips is in my top 5 too. Goods, I'm not a fan of Goods, but his last few battles, it's just been dope, man. He's been showing why he's a vet. It's making me think like, damn, what was I thinking? Like, not recognize that Goods is dope, but Shotgun Suge and Arsenal, when they start, man, you already know they're gonna do the pocket check. What's his name? Shotgun Suge didn't even do the pocket check. Arsenal did the pocket check. He pocket checked, you know what I mean? He pocket checked Goods or whatever. He pocket checked them again, like later on, I think the second round or something like that. But it was nice. You can't take nothing away from them. But Goods and Charlie Clips, they came exactly how you thought they was gonna come out and do their thing. They had the comedy. They had a lot of humor. It was witty. And they had the bars. You know what I'm saying? And it was going back and forth, like Goods would spit some bars, right? You know what I mean? Some dope bars, just bar you to death. And then Clips would have the comedy. He would throw the humor in it. And then Clips would have the bar you to death. He'll bar you to death. And then Goods would have the comedy. They'll mix it up. And then the last round, Goods just fell back. He let Charlie Clips do his thing, man. Clips, man, was cooking them, yo. He was cooking them, man. Like, it was no competition. It was a good battle on both sides, but it was really no competition. The fidgets, yeah. Oh, that's my dad too, by the way. But Goods had the fidget. You know what I'm saying? Hey, oh yeah. So like I said, they was both Clips who will bar you to death, and then what's the name? Goods will have the comedy, the humor, and then it'll switch back and forth. But when it's time for Goods to spit bars, he still had to find a way to add humor to it. He had to fidget, you know what I'm saying? He had to fidget, just holding the fidget up, you know what I'm saying, while he rapping. So you listen to what he's saying, but you also laughing at the same time. It's his performance, man. That's why performance is key. If you're a new battle rapper and you want to know if you want to be one of the top people, man, you got to have bars, but you also got to have performance, man. You have to entertain the crowd. If you somebody like Chilla or Lux, and you just barn in death, like, yeah, that's cool. We want to hear bars, but are we entertained? But yeah, man, they had good performance. All right, now back to Clips though. Clips killed him, man. Oh, he also pocket checked Shotgun Suge. And Shotgun Suge, you know, good sport about it, but then he went again when he was about to like try to violate him, you know, reach in his pocket, act like he really doing a pocket check. Suge wasn't having that, you feel what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing too crazy, but you could tell he wasn't content with that. He wasn't feeling that. But Clips and Goods killed it. I'm not gonna even say that was a battle of the night, because like I said, the Goonies had the battle of the night, but Clips. You said what? Oh, what about it?
I'm just saying that was dope too, you know.
Oh yeah. I mentioned no first. Yeah. But Clips, he had a moment where the crowd was just crazy, and he probably had one of the best crowd reactions that night. And then he kept rapping. And he said something that was kind of predictable, and the crowd was about to turn on him and be like, "Boo! Like you should have just stopped with that." And then he had a line that he ended it with. It was a Chris Unbiased line. I forgot exactly what he said, but it was dope. You know what I'm saying? We already expected it was gonna be some Prodigy lines. Rest in peace to Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? We lost a great one. With some Prodigy bars in there that night by a few of the battle rappers, and it was a couple Chris Unbiased lines that was expected. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got artists like Clips that can freestyle. That's why I wanted to mention too. Going back to Math Hoffa and Cortez versus Ill Will and Rum Nitty. They have rebuttals. You know they can, for the most part, freestyle. They have rebuttals every round against each other. That's what made it dope too. That's what made it just electrifying the whole night. But Clips ended it with possibly one of the bars of the night. You know what I'm saying? Goonies took the battle of the night. Clips probably had two of the lines of the night, the bars of the night. K-Shine Ill performance. It was dope, man. Like I forgot like what couple events that I went to, and I was like, man, I ain't never doing this again, man. Like I ain't never standing outside for hours, and then once you get inside and they check you standing inside for hours waiting for the battle to start, man. I ain't never doing that again. But you know, I ended up coming to this one. And when I say I wasn't disappointed at all, man, it made it all worth it. This was a dope event, man. If you didn't come to it for whatever reason, like if you had real reasons why you couldn't come to it, cool. But if you didn't come to it just because you didn't think it was gonna be dope or just whatever, you just didn't feel like coming, yo, you missed out, man. You missed an event for the culture, man. You missed a piece of history. Like Smack did his thing, man. Smack, Chico, Beasley, Norbs, like salute to y'all, man. Like y'all did y'all thing, man. Y'all put on a good event, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it was just dope, man. But I'm about to end this video, man. This video is already long enough, man. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Share it. If you like the video, share it, man. But yeah, I got some videos that I'll be posting. I got some interviews with RAIN910, Briz Rothstein, T-Top, Debo from Queen of the Ring, Clean Paper. I got some interviews for y'all, you know what I'm saying, that y'all gonna want to see, you know what I'm saying? And check out, I'm gonna be posting those this week. Probably post some tonight or tomorrow, I mean, within the next couple of days. So just be watching out for that. But remember, like, comment, subscribe. This is Trill, 3 L's, $1 Trillion Man. Peace.